This is Ricky here, and today I'm going to be making a video just updating my 125 gallon. I would show you all my other tanks, but I don't have any lighting on them at the moment. I need to get new lighting, and I mean you wouldn't really be able to see what's in all my tanks. But I have updated all my other tanks. I've gotten a lot of beta fish, for example. But hopefully I'm gonna plan on making a video on the rest of my fish tanks soon. But today I'm going to just be showing you all my 125. As you can see, it's changed a lot since the last video, which was 2 months ago. As you can see, first off, you can see that there's a lot more fish, and maybe you've noticed that the plants have probably quadrupled in size. As you can see in my previous video, I believe that they were probably just like right here. Now most of my plants are all the way at the top. And as you can see, I've also gotten lots of new fish. I can't remember what fish I had in my last video, but I'm gonna just list up all the fish that I have because I can't remember what I had in my last video. So to start off, you can see I have 3 angelfish, which I actually have to be getting rid of one maybe soon because I have 2 males and 1 female, and I've noticed that this guy and this guy, which are the 2 males, have been fighting. Not that much, but every once in a while they'll fight a little bit. I haven't been having any problems with this guy or this girl. So yeah, the 3 angelfish. Electric blue car, my favorite guy. Such a little pig. He looks, as you can see, he's pretty fat. He's a little camera shy apparently. He's always coming out and biting me. Oh, here you can see my peacock eel that I have, which is, yeah, he's also new. And I really like him. He actually likes coming out a lot, despite the fact that it's really supposed to hide in the sand. Every once in a while it would burrow, but it usually doesn't, which I'm not sure if that's actually good. Maybe he's just trying to escape, because I've heard that they're pretty good escape artists. But yeah, there's my peacock eel. My school 15, well actually 14, one of them died a while ago. We'll just say 15 because it's just to round it off. My school of black skirt tetras. My school of quarries. I have lots of quarries. Oh, here's my clown pleco, one of the 2 that I have. I have 2 clown plecos. Oh, there's a gourami in the back too. Yeah, clown plecos have done a great job at getting rid of all the algae in my tank. I can't remember if in the last video I had lots of algae, but I remember this rock right here, this one, and this one, they were pretty much green. Just one night after introducing the 2 plecos, they turned, well, gray or white. No more algae. Tons of algae on all my glass and no more algae in my tank. And I also have my little school of 5 Congo tetras. I love these guys too. They're beautiful. And hopefully they grow a lot more. And I think that's all the fish in here actually. I'm not sure if I can get more fish. I'm not sure if you would consider this overstocked or just like this. Maybe this is the max capacity I can get to. I'm not sure, but if any of y'all know, or like if I can get more fish, if y'all have any recommendations for new fish. Oh, you can see the fish fighting. But yeah, if y'all recommend any fish, or if y'all want to help me out, like tell me if I'm overstocked or if I'm just like this is the right amount of fish. If y'all want to recommend anything to add to the tank, any driftwood, rocks, plants, y'all can recommend anything. I'd be happy to hear your suggestions too, so I can make the tank as best as possible. So, as you can see, I also got a black background. I don't think I had this in the last video. I have my Aqua Clear 70 filter, which some of y'all might say that is not enough filtration for a 125 gallon tank, and you are correct. And that is why I have also gotten a new canister filter. It's a Sunsun 304B, rated for, I actually don't know what it's rated for, but it's the biggest filter that Sunsun carries. And it's been doing pretty good. Here's a little spray bar. I would remove it, but I'd like, I feel like it's too much full for my angelfish, and then it just looks like a hurricane's going on, all the plants moving like just like crazy. But yeah, that's the 125 end. Yeah, it's all the fish, all the plants. Let me focus it. There we go. I've been really enjoying this tank, and I would love to add new fish soon. Or maybe I can just leave it as it is. Y'all can tell me. And I guess I'll show you what I feed my fish. Let me get this one right here. So, oh yeah, here's the lighting. I'm pretty sure I've showed y'all the lighting before. It's just the beams work. Beams work. 72-inch model. There's the little tubes for the canister filter. Floating plants. Floating leaves. They came off the plants, and they're actually starting to grow their own roots, which is pretty funny. The leaves, and they're probably going to grow into some big plants, which will be funny to have. Make an update in the future and have floating plants that used to be these leaves right there, which, yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Okay, so this is their main staple food. I've done lots of research, and I've heard that the best way to keep your fish happy with their food is to basically give them like lots of different types of food, lots of variety. So first off, for their staple food, I have a Tetra Pro Tropical Color Crisp. I don't have a schedule like for what days I'll feed them which food, which I should probably get one so I can make the food separate, like make it more even which days I feed them what. But yeah, this is what I usually feed them. They're the Tetra Pro Color Crisp. And if for any of y'all wondering what they are, they're not pellets and they're not flakes. I've never seen these before, so maybe some of y'all haven't seen them either. So let me get a little bit of them out. They're pretty much these little round things. They're pretty much flakes, but they're crispy, pretty much as the name suggests. Color crisp, and the fish really like them. I feel like they like the flakes better though, but they have plenty of other foods that I feed them. I feed them these little brine shrimp too. Every once in a while, I'll give them a cube of brine shrimp. Yeah, it's just those cubes right there. And algae wafers for my plecos and my cories. Bloodworms, they love bloodworms. So do these are freeze-dried though. They're not frozen bloodworms. It'd be nice to get some pretty soon, hopefully. And I also feed them to my betta fish to love them. They also like the tube effects worms, and this is for future livestock on my saltwater tank. The food that they probably dislike the most is probably the brine shrimp. They don't really eat it as much. They usually just leave it there. They spit it out. I've noticed they don't like the brine shrimp. That might be because it's probably best to feed the brine shrimp for saltwater fish. Maybe that's the thing. If any of y'all know, y'all can tell me. So I don't think I show y'all the two effects worms. It's these little blocks. And just so I'll make a little bit of a feeding for the video with a little block of tube effects worms. I'll give it to my electric blue car. He's getting camera shy again. Maybe he'll come out. He'll see the little block. Well, we'll show you the angelfish eating. I'm sure my blue car will come out. I usually just dump him out, but I do like just hand feeding it to them. Here comes the other one. Yeah, my electric blue car seems to be camera shy. He usually attacks it. I'm gonna just float it and let's watch him attack it. He has to attack it. Just watch. Maybe not. Maybe he needs a new one. Oh no, there he goes. And he takes the whole block and he disappears and hides and eats it by himself, so no one else can get it, which is I found that pretty funny. He just grabs it and he left nothing for them. He took the whole block and hit it and ate it all. Like, there he is. There's my eel. Love the eel. Hopefully, can't wait for it to grow to its adult size. I think it grows about 14 inches. Pleco. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the Bolivian rams, which I've showed you before. But yeah, there's the Bolivian rams. I have 3 of them. I need to get more because 2 of them are male. This is the female. And yeah, there's the fish eating again. And actually, before I do leave, I want to show y'all the snail ecosphere that I showed you on the last video, so y'all can see how it's progressed. So here's the little ecosphere. I haven't really had much progress on it, unfortunately. The snails haven't bred. It's been a while. I can't remember how long it's been. I think the ecosphere has been up and running for about 3 weeks. I need to add a date to it so I can keep track of how old it is. And the snails, they haven't really been super active in here. As you can see, it's kind of just floating. It's not even sticking. I'm not sure. I don't think that's good. But as you can see, there's some algae growing, and the camera can't really pick it up. But there's algae spores. Actually, yeah, I can't really pick it up. Oh, maybe. I think y'all. I don't know if y'all can see those little green spots on the side.